Welcome to another episode of Personal Branding TV. This episode we're going to talk about on-blog and off-blog branding and networking, and a way to network with someone on a blog, develop a community, and get further attached to them by taking the relationship further off your blog by email or by phone or by actually meeting someone in person. Special guest today is Scott Bradley. Scott, welcome on the show.
Thanks a lot.
How are you?
Doing great, doing great.
As you might have known, Scott is my sponsorship manager for Personal Branding Magazine, and we met through blogs. So how has that relationship been so far with you?
Oh, it's been going great. Really have enjoyed working with all the sponsors for the magazine and really giving them the information and the benefit of what they can benefit from putting an ad in this magazine due to the nature and content that is provided.
So you blog as well. What's your blog address?
Blog address is scottgbradley.blogspot.com, and I'll probably be moving to WordPress here pretty soon based on your recommendation. And simply what I talk about is effective networking and success tips that I've personally learned through my personal experience, as well as from all the other mentors that I have that have been guiding me along the way. So it's definitely beneficial as far as networking perspective, whether it's for business, whether it's through building a network of friends, or even more so, the career aspect of working at a career fair.
So what are 3 networking tips that you can give to everyone?
I would have to say the first thing is to first understand where your person is coming from, because then that will frame where your questions are going to come from and what you ask. Second thing is to understand that everybody has a distinct story, and by doing so, when you ask people the questions, they will naturally tell their story through the questions that you ask. So instead of asking yes or no questions, the best thing would be to probably ask, those open-ended questions of, why are you this major? Or what made you choose this? And why did you choose that? And what's great about it is you can take those answers and then build off of them going forward. And as far as the third networking tip is consistently follow up with your network. Don't make it a one-time sale or a one-time deal where you meet someone, you shake their hand, say it's great meeting you, and never talk to them again. With blogs, with email, with Web 2.0 Facebook, continually building that relationship over time is definitely crucial.
It's the lifetime value of a person to you. Basically, how much time you want to invest in someone because you think you're going to get some sort of output out of it or just a special relationship.
Correct. And it's all about creating those win-win situations, in that when you initially meet a person, you shouldn't be asking yourself, what can I get from this person, but rather thinking, how can I help this person and how can they help me in a more synergistic manner than a win-lose situation.
Good point here. What we've noticed so far in Web 2.0 is that you have to give first before you receive, and that's really the new networking. And with social media, it's very easy to do that and open up new opportunities for people, such as what I did for Scott, and because of that, it furthers the relationship and creates new opportunities for both parties.
Well, you actually found me through my blog. You were searching for personal branding, and I think you came across my post, what does your brand say? And you initially put on the post, like, Scott, great article. You added your little personal branding piece there and left your blog address. And I'm like, whoa, this is pretty cool. One thing led to another. We started building that relationship through email and phone, and before you know it, now we went out to dinner tonight, so it was awesome.
Luckily, we both live pretty close to each other.
Yep.
But that's a really good point. I think that, no one is too far to reach. Through social networking, you can expand your own reach, your own network, and meet people in real life that you talk to online. It's just almost like online dating, except to a whole new level.
Exactly, and I think the power within, blogging, Facebook, any other social networking site is that you have millions of people at your fingertips, no matter what interest they're in. And you can sit down at your computer and say, okay, I want to find blogs on networking, or I want to find blogs on internet marketing, or I want to find blogs on blogging. And immediately the content pops up and it's relevant to you and the people that you can reach out to. They have the same interest as you as well.
Shared interests.
So it's huge.
It's like anything else. If you both play tennis, if you both have a blog, then you have something to talk about when you engage with that person.
Mm-hmm.
And through the posts that you write in your blog, it acts as a conversational piece with the people who comment and the people who follow up afterwards through email or even phone.
Totally.
Well, thanks for being on the show today.
I really
Scott.
appreciate it, Dan.
Stay tuned for another episode of Personal Branding TV.